Alright, welcome back everybody. So in this video, we're in lesson 6 of our office building project. So we're going to add a hip roof, but first, we're going to take a selfie. No, I'm kidding. But first, what we're going to do is we are going to add another level. So I'm going to go to my south elevation. I'm going to double click on south elevation. I'm going to go up to architecture, datum. I'm going to select level. And I want to start at the top of where this wall is, but I want to create it from the left side. See where they kind of line up? There's those dashed lines in both directions, so I know it's kind of lined up where I want it. I'm going to left click it, drag it over to where I get that dashed line going down. Left click that. I'm going to hit my modify here. So I'm going to zoom in. So they want us to change this from level 4 to, it's going to be top of masonry. So I'm just going to left click that twice really slow. And here I'm going to type in T-O masonry. Left click out of it. Oh, would you like to rename corresponding views? Let's see what the book says we should do there. It's going to say yes. We should rename corresponding views. Yes. All right. So it says if we want to, we can delete the top of masonry, not the floor plan, but the ceiling plan. We can delete the top of masonry ceiling plan if we want to. I think, yeah, we want to. Well, I have no unnecessary steps, so I'm just gonna select it. I'm gonna right click, hit delete. Now that's gone. All right, so that's out of our way. All right, so now what we're gonna do is it says open a newly created masonry floor plan. So I'm gonna go to my floor plan, top of masonry, double click on it. Notice we don't see anything there. Like, what's going on with that? So it says in the properties, set the underlay range base level to level 3. So here's our base level. It's none right now. We're going to change this to level 3. I just moved my mouse over into the drawing area, and now we got some stuff showing up here. And then it says select architecture, build, roof. We're going to select roof by footprint. We're going to change the slope pitch of the roof before we start anything else. That's what it says for us to do. So, let's get it done. So we're going to select the properties filter drop down, which is here where it says roofs. We're going to select that. We're going to go to new sketch. Now you can see our slope is currently at 912, but we want to change that to 612. So I'm gonna make that 612, and also make sure that our defined slope is checked here. All right, so it says you are now prompted to select exterior walls. I'm not prompted to do anything. So I'm gonna, where you see the draw, I'm gonna select where it says pick walls. I'm gonna select that option. Now I'm gonna select the outside of these. So this one, the outside of that one, the outside of here, the outside of this one. So I know the book says to do other things, but I'm gonna leave it like this, because what I'm gonna do is I am going to go to this little corner trim extend a corner thingy. I'm going to select this line and this line. I'm going to select this line and this line, and to me that makes it faster, right? So now I got all 4 sides. They all have slopes on all 4 sides. Hopefully they're all connected. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my green check mark to let it know that, hey, I'm finished with this sketch. It says, would you like to attach the highlighted walls to the roof? Let's see what the book says on that. It says don't attach. So click don't attach. And now if you look at a 3D view, you can see, hey, we got a roof going on. I have no, oh yeah, I know what I did here. So I hid this wall right here. So I'm gonna, if you ever have something hidden and you want to get it back, I'm gonna go to this little light bulb here that says reveal hidden elements. So now you can see in pink that that's what I have hidden. So I'm just gonna right click it, go to unhide and view, select elements, and then check the light bulb again. So now that wall is back. So you're not gonna have that, but that's kind of what I had going on earlier. So I just wanted to kind of show you that in case that ever happens to you. All right, so there's that. All right, so if you notice, we don't have a roof over the two stairwells. We don't have a roof also over our entrance here. But so we're gonna take care of one of our problems here. So I'm gonna go back to the top of masonry plan. So double click on that. I'm gonna zoom in on this kind of right side stairwell here. Then I'm gonna go to architecture, roof by footprints. It says with the fine slope checked, our overhang is still 0. I'm gonna click on these outside walls, so that one, this one, this one. Now I want to go and I want to uncheck the define slope, and I'm just going to draw a line from the end of this line down. I'm going to right click, cancel. Now it wants us to, let me right click, cancel again. I want to select this line and hold it. So left click your mouse and hold it down and just drag this thing over to the right about 6 feet. I have no idea where 6 feet is. I'm just going to kind of draw it right about over the center of this wall here somewhere. Actually, let's go further. I don't know. So somewhere about there. And then I'm going to pick the modify. Let's hit the check mark. Would you like to attach the walls? What is it? Oh, it says don't attach. So no, we don't want to attach it. What do we got going on there? Let me hit the house button. All right, so now you can kind of see that our roof doesn't go all the way. This roof doesn't go all the way to that roof, and it's kind of doing some weird stuff. So what I want to do is I'm going to go up to where you see modify. I'm going to click on in the geometry panel, click on this join unjoin roof. You want to select this roof first, so select somewhere here, and then select this triangle shape, and then you can kind of see our roof connects nicely to the other roof right there. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So I'm going to double click on my top of masonry floor plan. I don't want to save it right now. I'm kind of busy. All right, so I'm going to pan over here to this side here. We're going to do the same thing. So go to architecture. We're going to go to roof, roof by footprint. Make sure you check back your defined slope. I'm going to click on these 3 outside walls here. I'm going to uncheck this define slope, draw a line from the end of this one to the end of that one. I'm going to right click cancel, right click cancel again. I'm just going to drag this wall over somewhere over in this range here. I'm going to click the green check mark to finish my sketch. I don't want to attach, no. I'm going to look at a 3D view. I need to be on the other side, so I'm going to just kind of hit the corner of that view cube to flip me around here. Zoom in. Okay, so I'm going to modify. We're going to go to the geometry. We're going to click on join unjoin roof. I'm going to select this back line of this roof here first. Select this triangle of this face here. And now our roof connects nice and gorgeous like, and we got that. All right, so now we're gonna put a roof over our atrium here. So again, I'm gonna go back to my top of masonry floor plan. So double left click top of masonry, or I could just go to click on the tab here. I'm gonna zoom in on this area. So first it's gonna have us create some walls over the top of this thing. So we're gonna select the wall tool, and then it says for us to select basic generic 5-inch. Basic generic 5-inch right there. We're gonna go to edit type, duplicate. We're gonna rename this as exterior wall aluminum. Yeah, that looks halfway decent. We're gonna do that. Let's just click edit in the structure. So go to where it says structure, click on edit. We're gonna add a new layer. So go to the insert button. Set the exterior finish with the material set to aluminum. So the exterior finish, I'm gonna click on this. Is this the new one that we added? No, I think it was this one that we added. Yeah. We're gonna go to finish. I'm gonna move it up. This is gonna be aluminum in the category. Right there. Hit OK. And the thickness of that aluminum is gonna be 5/8. So here I'm gonna put 0 space 5/8. Yeah. Oh, then it says edit row 3 thickness to 2.5. So this needs to be 0. Can I just put, yeah, I'm just gonna put 2.5 inches. I'm trying to get all fancy on me. All right, so then click OK. Click OK. So we have our new wall here. And then it says draw 3 walls so the exterior faces align with the exterior face of the curtain wall. So to do that, and the unconnected height to be 4 feet. So here I'm gonna put 4 feet for this. My finished face exterior, yeah. So I think to line it up, I'm gonna start here and draw it down to this corner here, right there. Then go over to the left. Make sure it lines up there. Draw it straight up. Straight up to here, I guess. Hit the modify. So we got that. Okay, and then it says that these walls, this one, let me see if I can do them both, and this one with the control key. I don't know if I can drag this both back. Let me just do one at a time, right? So, see if I can just drag this wall back to, I don't know, about there somewhere. Same thing here, just kind of left click and drag it back. I'll make them even. Oh, but straight. Like so. Is that crooked or no? Yeah, looks good. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm gonna go to architecture, roof by footprints. I'm gonna select the outside of, make sure that you wanna have defined slope checked. Yeah, do that first. I'm gonna select these 3 outside walls. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna uncheck define slope and draw a line from the end of this line to the end of that line. let's see. It says before finishing the roof, set the base offset from level to 4 feet in the properties panel. So we want to, I probably should have done that first, but base offset, we want to make this 4 feet there. Select the green check mark. And what about, should we, oh, it says don't attach, so we don't want to attach it. I'm going to look at the 3D view. Oh yeah, so there we go. Now we can do the same thing with the join on join. So I'm going to click on geometry. So first I selected the roof, then geometry, join on join roof, select this back line here, select this face here, and then it kind of connects those two together. Got this wall down here doing the same thing. Looks good. So I'm going to click on the house, the view cube, and click on the little house. Make sure I can see it on both sides. It looks good. So, and then the book says you can change this here from visual style to shaded. I think it already is shaded for mine, but I think that's pretty much all of that. It says before moving on, you will adjust the top constraint of the level 3 interior walls to be tied to the new level. So we're going to switch to level 3 floor plan. Double click on level 3 floor plan. Select all the interior walls, and we're really that's going to take a while. And adjust their top constraint to the new level top of masonry. So basically you're gonna select all the interior walls, like let's just say for example like this, and then you're gonna go where it says top constraint unconnected. You're gonna change these to top of masonry. So we're gonna change them to top of masonry. That way those walls will go all the way up to our roof. So just kind of go through each one. Hold down the control key. You can also do a crossing to save some time. Grab that little wall there. Grab that little wall. Now you notice I have more than just wall selected. I don't think that'll be a problem because we can come over to, which I have almost selected, go to our filter. I'm going to uncheck everything except the walls, hit apply. So now I just have walls selected. I've already done those. So go to top constraint where it says unconnected. We're going to change these to up to level top of masonry. And I think we're good there. And then what does it say? Now it says save your project. And it's coming along nicely. Oh yeah. All right. So yeah. See you in the next lesson. Peace.